It's probably a slight change in formation to try and sort of nullify their threats, and just a few things that we learned from the last time about how to play against them. And the key thing is to make sure that we match particularly the tempo at how they play, and that we're able to cope with their direct, very fast style of playing soccer. So I think it was a good lesson for us the last time, and I think what we did well the last time is come back into a game that we should never have been in at some stage and almost come out with a result. So we've got the confidence to be able to build on that as well. I don't think so. I just think it's really hard to keep winning and winning and winning, but they managed to do it, and they've obviously created a great deal of separation from the rest of the league, and they're still obviously playing with a lot of confidence. So they've had a couple of blimps along the way, but they bounced back strongly last week. So they will be as formidable tomorrow as they were in the last game. Not a lot, to be honest. It's just a case of trying to keep everybody fresh, keep everybody healthy, get as much rest as possible. As you saw this morning, we did sort of very little this morning, and just hope that everybody's ready to go tomorrow. So your preparation time is extremely limited, and that might not be a bad thing. You don't need to listen to me as much. At this moment, it would be nice, but realistically, our aim at the start of the season was to get in the top four, number one. Our second aim was to try and get a first or second place to get a home final, and the third aim was to win the league. So, our priority at the moment is just to win games, make sure that we stay ahead of the pack, chasing North Carolina, and if we're able to get those points back, then that would be great. I thought if we had won on Wednesday night, that was a critical game that would have narrowed that gap to make it a little bit more enticing. But 11 points of the gap with 11 games to go is a pretty tough ask. But, stranger things have happened in football. Not from a coaching perspective, the pressure's always the same. And the pressure's probably a little bit more in the sense that, you have to really be on your game or you get no chance of getting the result. So from my perspective, it really doesn't make any difference. She's fit, healthy and ready to be selected. We're still trying to work what's best for her to come back in the team. It's been a long time. Unfortunately, our results have been so tight. What we want to try and do, ideally, is bring her on in a situation where we've got the game under control. She can come on without the pressure of us chasing a game or the pressure of us trying to hang on to a narrow lead.